What's up, guys? Season 4 of Too Hot to Handle is back. This is a dating show where they put very attractive men and women on an island, but the catch is, to win money, they cannot hook up.
We have upgraded everything this season. And I mean everything. Even the bootylicious bombshells.
My name is Giovanni. I'm a social skills coach. You've seen me review some really cool dating shows that are authentic, positive. Every once in a while, I look at trashy dating shows like this because I think despite the negativity that comes with it, there's actually a lot of really cool dating lessons.
I'm Britain. Wow. Like the country, but spelled better.
Stop the cap.
I'm addicted to sex.
What did he say?
All right, so there is actually a dating lesson here for you guys, believe it or not.
I think girls who go and have their casual sex should not be slut-shamed. In the 50s, you were a slut. Now you're an icon.
Stop the cap.
First of all, Britain is stunning. If I was single in my 20s, it would be like that for me, okay? Now, I have met girls like her. Actually, one of my ex-girlfriends kind of looks like her, and they're what's known as butterflies. A butterfly is meant to be caught and then released into the stream, okay? They're not meant to be kept down. They're not meant to be fought over or for guys to be jealous over.
He's renowned. He loves going down on women. He's a legend. He's just amazing at eating.
Maybe I want more than that.
Oh, sweetie, if a man is good at that, there is nothing more.
Amen.
3 days later.
He makes me so happy. I think we have a real chance at a future together.
You don't fall in love with Mr. You enjoy him and then set him free.
And when you meet girls like this, the most common mistake guys make is one of two things. One, they try to control her because she's really hot and she wants to have sex. Once they hook up with her, they're afraid she'll get with other guys. So when you meet a butterfly, right, she's gonna sleep with the hottest guy there, which is probably not you, not me either. But if you're cool, right, the way to game that situation is you're just a cool guy, you don't judge her, and you're always a place of refuge, right? To catch a butterfly, you can take a butterfly net and try to catch it, or you can just build like a beautiful orchard. In my 20s, right, these like super club girls, we call turbo girls. If you're just a cool guy, you're always there, and emotionally you're very stable, eventually she'll make her round of like the most like masculine dudes, and then she's gonna be like, oh, I've never tasted that flavor before. Oh, this is a cool Asian guy. What's up with this? And she will hook up with you, okay? And your goal is just to be cool. And if you're emotionally stable, right, what happens is she's gonna fly around and she's gonna fly back to you, and you become like this place of refuge that she visits every once in a while. And you're grateful for it, and you thank her, and you let her go. Catch and release. She's a public property, okay? It's a public utility. That still sounds bad, but it's just like enjoy it, right? And for those of you that are like, oh, she has a high body count, oh, women are da-da-da. Look, would you rather have hot girls like this actually give you a chance? Or would you rather all of them be like, oh, my body count's like 2 and the next guy I'm gonna marry? Like, no, if you're in your 20s and you're exploring, be thankful. So few men are actually cool like that it's rare. And that's how you have multiple butterflies. Butterflies are not very common, especially the really beautiful ones like this. You'll meet them every once in a while, perhaps once every 6 months if you're in a big city. And the key is if you can make her your friend, then she just visits every once in a while. And a lot of like models are like that, especially ones that have a high sex drive because she's shooting all the time in like really skimpy outfits. That's the mentality of a butterfly, and that's how you game them. How do I know this? I've done it before. It is a blast. I don't think we should judge women for being promiscuous. I think as long as they know what they're doing and they're an adult, like, thank them. Thank them for gifting that to you. In the Greek mythology, the goddess Aphrodite, she had her priestesses in the temple, and to worship her, you would actually make love to the priestesses. So I think of it that way. I'm not hooking up with every person in my 30s, but I think there's too much judgment going on, and I think it's okay. Right? It's like, let them be, let people be, rather than judging it or hating on it because you think you can't have it and rejecting yourself first, okay? My opinions are very different than most YouTube videos you'll watch because I've actually spent 10 years in the field coaching, learning, and seeing the real world behaviors of people like this. And I hope that it can help you on your journey.
I'm a software engineer. That's so cool. I know, I'll literally be at the bar like coding. I'm the sexiest nerd you're ever gonna meet.
So I'm not really sure how good of a coder she is, to be honest with you.
I've got the nerdy card, I've got the mama's boy card if they're into that. I'm not worried about the competition at all.
I mean, he looks like a good-looking, good boy, right? Although I wonder if he is. But yeah, he's got the looks, he's got the body, and let the games begin.
The way to take the perfect selfie, I feel like, is tilt your head. This lighting is fantastic.
Stop the cap.
So this is a LA girl. Okay, LA girls know how to take selfies, they know how to take photographs, and they will judge you very quickly, but if you get in with them, they can be very, very cool. So it's a different type of game, yeah.
The flirt, like, I don't know how to not flirt. People sometimes say I look like Mariah Carey. I break hearts, sadly.
Jesus Christ.
Problem with LA girls is that they're so superficial, but if you can get in there and you actually make an impact, they actually, it's so rare that they feel that authenticity because everyone's pretty fake in LA, that once you break that wall, they're very, very attached to you. But before that, a lot of guys can't break through and it just becomes like she rejects a lot of people, and then there's this like weird self-entitlement that develops over time. There's like 9 million people in the LA area, but I have met girls like this when I lived in LA and I know what they're like. In fact, I'm not even good looking enough for some of them, but I understand their psyche and mentality. I've hung out with enough of them.
Say like I go for the stereotypical like tall, dark, and handsome.
Tall, dark, and handsome.
Yes.
Let's go talk about it at that table.
He's going in Star.
That was good. He assumed the frame and then he was like, okay, cool, then it's me. Then let's talk about it. So this is what we call frame control and then leading.
For sure. All I need before a party is 2 shots of orange juice, and I'm lit. It's all women. I take whatever. What the hell?
You know, it's funny with American shows, it's like, I love to win, I got this, I'm a winner, rah. And then when you look at like the Eastern dating shows, it's like, I'm very humble, nice to meet you. You know, you ever see like Singles Inferno, the Korean dating show? All the guys are very humble. And I think that's the difference between like gaming girls in the States versus like other countries even. It's just like there's a level of humbleness to that. And the funny thing is on shows like this, they'll win girls, but in the real world, a lot of like really high value women, especially like smarter women, find them actually too cocky.
Am I good in bed? I don't want to toot my own horn and say like I'm the best, but I'm the best.
I personally find like a better combination of like this humbleness, but also this quiet dominance that a lot of Asian guys don't have, right? So you combine the best of the East and West, and what I found was my ability to do that gave me a lot of options in any country I visit, right? It's like that quiet dominance without telling someone that I'm a winner, they know. And then when they talk to me, my words are very humble, but the sub-communication is I'm a man, I'm dominant. And that's how you win this game, no matter where you live in the world, in my opinion. And if you want more help with that, check out some of the resources in the description.
Right now, like, I don't really have eyes for anyone else.
Besides me.
Yeah. I want you to keep your options open, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, you never want to tell someone like you're the only one because it's too quick, right? She mentioned in her profile, guys got obsessed with me. So with girls that have a lot of like high competition, you just want to be like, I want to get to know you, but never ever commit too quickly, especially with like Western girls, right? We've seen on Asian dating shows, if you just like try really hard at the end, they might pick you, but no, not with Western girls. And even the Asian ones, I think, are scripted. So bad move. I don't think she's going to pick him.
Wow.
So weak.
A pinky promise?
It's too weak.
Pulling out the big guns, huh?
You can tell from her micro expressions, she's like, this guy's already so into me. Because it happens to them all the time, right? So she doesn't respect that. Watch what happens. This is my first time watching this.
I'm keeping my options open, but he wasn't super specific. I think Creed thinks the pinky promise means a little more than it does.
What the hell?
The devil literally wears purple.
You may find this retreat challenging, but I am always here.
One thing you want to look out for with these type of like turbo girls is you want to see them after makeup, right? Because I think of all the girls, this girl looks the best without makeup on. You want to see them in the morning because they're so good at like putting up a performance that it's hard to tell sometimes until the next day. Yo, she looks so much better with makeup on. I'm sorry, it's just, this is why you always check. You always check the day after.
But with the right one, that connection won't come, so. Sure.
He's totally lying. He's a really good player. He's been practicing player game for a long time. And that's what you say when you're a player.
Players can change, you know.
You stupid.
Players can't change. They only change when they want to, when something bad happens to them. And that could take a couple of years, maybe more.
50% of you have already broken the rules.
I have no self-control.
Facts. That's 100% facts.